Sorry for the late upload, everybody. This is my review for We Are Movie Club, and it is Mary and Max. This week, the movie was selected by yours truly, and I selected a clay animation film out of Australia. The director won an Oscar for his film before this one, a short film called Harvey Crumpet, which was also about illnesses. In this, there's two main characters. Mary, who is in a world that basically most of her colors are brown. And she's described as having the eyes of the color of muddy puddles and a birthmark the color of poo. And she writes a letter to a random man in the phone book that turns out to be Max, a man living in New York City who's overweight, attending Eaters Anonymous, is Jewish, and has Asperger's. He is based on a pen pal of the director of this movie. That's where the based on true story part comes in. So they talk back and forth and teach each other stuff like where babies come from, and she keeps hilariously saying that her neighbor won't come outside because he suffers from homophobia when she obviously means agoraphobia. And she does get it right later in the movie, and it's just kind of a moment where she's starting to get smarter and growing up and stuff like that. Max, like I said, has Asperger's, and he freaks out a little bit every time he reads a letter. Just learning about the outside world, just learning so much information freaks him out a little bit, and he has such a problem with social connectivity. But by the end, she grows up, learns about herself, he learns about himself a little bit better after a mental breakdown, sadly. And I think it has a happy ending. That's disputable. I believe Tor said that her and her husband disagree on whether it's happy or not. Or is her boyfriend? I don't know how they're related, but sorry. Yeah, I chose this movie because it's an animated film for adults. There's not a lot out there. Miss Jenna Kay did a great video talking about some of them that you should really watch. But yeah, I kind of want to throw people off a little bit on this. Sorry about that, but it's a really good film. I really enjoy. It's depressing as hell at some points, and may make you cry a little bit. Except unless you're a manly man. No crying. Except for maybe the part where the neighbor comes over her house and she almost dies. Part's pretty sad. Yeah, I think that's the part that made most people cry. That part's pretty sad. Yeah, so I'm glad so many people enjoyed this movie. It has really high ratings in IMDb and everything. And most of the reviews on YouTube were like 3 years old. So I thought the movie needed more fans, more viewers. I think it was a successful choice. Next time around, I'll try to pick something a little bit funner. Maybe we'll get a Dolph Lundgren movie. So yeah, it's a really good movie. It's really emotional. Happies and sads, and I really like it. I'm glad so many people enjoyed it. So that's about it for that. Next up is Took It Home to Jenny. Has asked us to watch 10 Things I Hate About You. So I'm gonna go watch that now. And thank you for watching. I'll try to do better the next time.